There is such a delay on this thing. I can only assume when I actually go live. Fun! That's why they had intros before, because then there's that delay, and then there's nothing to worry about. Unlike me, who has to babble on for about a minute before they do the thing. That's the wrong thing. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian. My name is Brian. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to whatever this is. Sample Sunday. Get to kick off a new week with more whiskey. It's good. It's a good thing. You end a week with whiskey. You start a week with whiskey. You have some whiskey in between. Fun. Perfect. I hope every single one of you watched my video that went live yesterday. Yesterday? Yes, yesterday. I put it away. I actually put it away. Wow. I had the Elijah Craig C921. And it was... Watch the video. Then you'll know. I might probably pour more of it later. There are people in here. I see this. I see this with my eyeballs. I saw Five Fingers in here. Welcome. Sugar Kitty. Welcome. Zen Booch. Welcome. We have some other people popping in now. Donner Pass Whiskey, hello, welcome. And Mr. Great Shot, hello, welcome. Ow. If you've been here for the past, wow, hold on, four-ish streams that I've been doing lately over the past week. Microphone's low. Maybe if I just talk louder. Wow. I haven't changed anything. Although it is... Oh, wait. You know what? I don't know. There's always something. I'll check the doodad. I haven't touched this thing, but it doesn't mean nothing happened. I think I'm as high up as I can go. I do mumble horribly, so that's usually part of it. Four? I've had 4 of the 12 Texas whiskeys so far. Yay. You are going to help me get the next one. Number 5. We're almost halfway through. My guess of the evening, since I should have guessed last time and I didn't. I do have an Andalusia glass, and it was in the Andalusia sample, randomly. I have a Garrison Brothers glass. Not that it's going to show up properly. Garrison Brothers. You can almost see what that says. There's no way. But anyway. So maybe it's that. Will it be? I have no idea. That's part of the fun, folks. That's part of the fun. Oh, and I should explain. If you look at the pinned comment, where am I? I don't know where it is on your screen. Anyway, there's a pinned comment for donations to the channel. If we hit $100 tonight, I have decided to punish myself. That doesn't sound right. I will be able to try something I haven't tried before because of this, the donate. I don't know how to put this. So there's something out there called Buzz Balls. They're not great. And I bought one with the intent of, if we hit the $100 goal tonight, I would drink it. I picked a nice one. I think I picked watermelon or berry something. I don't know. Just, that's a thing. If you like to watch people go bleh by drinking something, well, you can help me get there tonight. I don't expect to. But if you do, donate. Do the @KillCo Whiskey Musings so I see it in chat. Or I might get a pop-up via my computer/phone if that happens. I'm going to clear all my notifications now because I'm so popular. So there's nothing else in the way. But for the record, make sure you @KillCo whenever you donate something. Although, if you donate through the Mega Chat, it will do a thing, and I'll at least see that for the record. That said, I'm going, oh, never mind. I was going to wait 5 minutes before I ended the poll. There's a poll, by the way, to help me choose what I'm going to have first. It goes from the top 1, 2, 3 down, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 across. Oh, yes, and do let me know what you're drinking. Thank you, Mr. Great Shot. Barrel Seagrass. That's one I've heard a lot about. I don't know if I've ever sampled it. Maybe? I don't remember. That's the fun of doing WhiskeyTube. So much whiskey, so little time. Plus, my memory's terrible anyway, so get to try it all over again. All right. Ending the poll. Last chance to get it in. 5. That's 5, 4. Papa and Mama KillCo, hi. What are you guys doing? Are you at the place? Last chance to put in your poll thing, Mom and Dad. You have seconds. And I'll wait, because there's a delay. Papa and Mama KillCo, let me know when if you've pushed the thing, so I can do the thing and we can move on with the thing. If not, I'll just end it. Unless you don't know how to use the poll, then that might be a problem. Either way, I'm going to glance at it, see what seems to be the high number at the moment. Oh, that's no good. Okay, I'm not ending the poll because there is a tie, and that can't happen. Crap. All right, I'll just wait a little longer. Ah, it sucks. That's the first time this happened, and I didn't realize that was an option. Oh, there we go. Someone else voted. We're good. End poll. End poll. End poll. Oh, okay. Done. Thank you. That was the first. Looks like number 2 is the winner, and that is going from top to bottom, like I said. Oh, Donner Pass Whiskey is having Jameson from the 1980s. Good God. Parents' liquor cabinet. Fingers crossed. It's all okay. I know. That'd be terrifying. It's like, yay, this is really old. See, it's one thing for the whiskey itself to be old. It's another thing for it to be from the year I was born. So, yikes. I've had some pretty good aged old whiskeys. Like I had a 40-something-year-old a little while ago. I don't know. Whatever. Number 2. 1, 2. All right. So that means we only got 3 across. It's going to be like that for most of these now. So 1, 2, 3. We got to do another poll. I'm so thirsty. You guys got to help me with this. So thirsty. Pick a number. Exclamation point, because it's intense. 1, 2. Add option. 3. 3? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Bah. And that is for 1, 2, 3. We've already picked the row down. It's this one. Now it's just a matter of what will be next. And I will take account of how many people are generally in here. Cool. And then I'll stop it once you've all voted. Top dog. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. Still tastes okay. Good. I mean, Jameson, I'd like to think can last without changing too much, but it really depends on the cork, the bottle, if it was empty, if it always drank out of so many variables with whiskey. It's kind of nuts. Nuts, I tell you. And yes, Encanto songs are still stuck in my head. Oh, I should probably make it so I can see what's going on here. There we go. All right, we got 5 votes. Oh, be sure to like and subscribe, please. Thank you. It's free. It's free. I don't know what else to tell you. It's free. And it takes seconds. Top Dog says, me and my neighbors set up a blind taste, and just like that box. So I got to his house. I picked up 3. I picked row 3 up for its great idea. Oh, yeah. It's fun, isn't it? I might, well, there's a mix of things I could do. Since I have these vials now, and all I have to do is like clean them out, I could add different whiskeys to this box after it's empty and do something like this. The problem is I'd put them in here myself, then I'd pretty much know what they are. But you guys wouldn't. Ha! So that would make it fun for viewers. I mean, again, it helps me pick out a sample. You know, it's Sample Sunday. And I do have many samples still, but I think a lot of them are peated Scotch or Scotch of some sort. Where are they? Oh, they're over there. I'm good. So there will be plenty more samples to come, but that's an idea for the future. And in general, just having this like up here the whole time, I love it. I do. This is as janky as it gets. This is the jank box. We're janking it up. It's janktastic. Is that a word? It is now. All right, votes are done. End poll. Blah. Done. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's approved. Shariki, what's approved? Hold on, I lost something. Oh, the sound? I hope so. All right, looks like 62%. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. Lick it good. Dating myself once again. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? No? Okay, good. Ready now? Good. We're good to rock and roll. Yes. I figured you brought the laptop. Welcome to the jank. Let's see who the winner is. Probably shouldn't do that. Oh. I didn't buy one from these guys. Oh, God. Whew. Texas doesn't mess around with their proofs, I have to say. Jesus. Jesus. Jiminy Cricket. There we go. Focus. Treaty Oak Distilling. Straight bourbon whiskey. 57.25%. I have had no alcohol today. Good way to start. Not Treaty Oak. Not Garrison Brothers. Close. I did actually go to Treaty Oak. It's a really nice location. The restaurant there is pretty straight. They do some weird stuff. I think that's the place where they buried one of their barrels for some reason. It was a test to see what would happen. No. I don't know why I remember that, and it could be a lie. So, let's go with it. Da, 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 da. Really, Mario? I had a lot of caffeine this morning. I think it's worn off. You tell me. La 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 la. I almost had more, to be honest. All right, get that out of my head. Thank you. And let us begin with the color. Good God, look at that. Texas whiskey does not disappoint with the color. That's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. On to the nose. Clean glass. Whoa. Paint thinner, huh? What? Something just happened there. I'm not sure what. I got the initial clean glass smell. Oh, and random side note. I noticed last time I did this, there's like a slight crack in one of the glasses I was using. I realized that when I'm pouring bottles of whiskey, I sometimes clink the edge on purpose, like to get that last drop. I probably shouldn't do that anymore. If I'm starting to crack the glassware by doing it, which I assume is the only way I'm doing it, you know, I don't clack my teeth against this or anything. What the hell is this? Yes, hydration is key, Top Dog. Very important. I have a whole thing of water. I don't have any more Liquid Death. I drank them all. And I have no reason to buy more other than canned water. And I do like the noise, but I'm back to Old Faithful here. Giant metal container full of water from the tap. So fancy. The nose on this is freaking me out, just for the record. It doesn't smell like bourbon. It smells more like a malt. It smells like it smells like dirt. Okay. Hello. Wait for it. Ah! Oh my goodness, that was a good one. Okay, I only lost a few. What was that? I should check. Oh, shit. Quarter way to the buzzball. Yes, that's true. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bourbon. Look out. Epic mustache detected. In a few feet of snow. Yes, sir. I hope you're all right with that, too. Because, I was fairly lucky today. I'm going to keep going back to this for a little bit because it's freaking me out as far as nose goes. But I'll talk at the same time because I can do multiple things at once, but I can't pay attention to all of them. So there's that. I had one of those moments where there was a bunch of snow behind my car. And you know that it's kind of... How do I explain this? It's a default thought. Like, oh, I got to dig my car out. So you have to dig behind where your car is parked to back up and get out of the snow. I didn't have to do that. The car that was in front of me dug themselves out, and it wasn't that bad for them for some reason. I think I got most of the snow on my car. Oh. What do you think of seaweed, too? Okay. So they were gone, so all I had to do was get rid of the snow in front of my car and just, dig out to the pavement where the tires have to touch. And it was pretty much just I pushed forward after I dug most of the snow out, and that was good. I'm parked in the not snowed over area now. A buzzball. Glad you asked, Bourbon. It is a little round ball of death. It's about this big. I can grab it real quick if you want to see it, but I have to put it back. But look it up online. It's just a round little thing. You crack the top. It's a weird ass thing. I usually see it near the registers. I had one once before for Halloween because I wanted to do something where it was another donation thing, and you get to drink the grossness because it was like sour apple or some weirdness like that. But they're weird. They're little small. It's like a college thing. I don't even know what to call them. I don't know how they became a thing, but they are, and it's pretty much just vodka and colored water or some weird shit like that. Yeah, thank you, Sugar Kitty. That's what buzzballs are. They're weird. And at this rate, I'm going to try all of them. I've only had one, but so far. Whew. Grant's Deluxe 12 blended Scotch from the 80s. Good grief. I was down at Past Whiskey. Getting some crazy Scotch. They do not cost $100. That's probably for the entire pack of them. I haven't looked at the site. I don't know what it says. But mine probably was $5, maybe $4. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're pre-made cocktails, technically. They're not good. Thus the donations to getting one. So, because people like to watch others suffer more than they like to watch others enjoy stuff. I don't know why. But it's true. I'm like that. I like to watch people eat hot wings. And hot wings sometimes are really painful. But I also like to watch people drink whiskey. And that's a toss-up. It can be really good or really bad or just meh. Oh, the $100. Yes. Yeah, the goal is... It's not easy to explain. I'm sorry. I had to do it in a very limited amount of time. The goal of tonight is to get $100. If that goal is reached, I will drink something I don't really want to drink. Because why not? That's it. This is the big time goal, and then there's tonight's goal, which is if we get to $100, I drink something gross. Yay. Woo. Technically, I get to try something new. I don't know. I did it once before in October. I'm doing it again. That's it. That was the thought process. This one's really weird. If that wasn't obvious. Yeah, cocktail in the cauldron. Blah. This still smells like some kind of weird malt. Or just, maybe it's a bizarre corn kind of thing. I don't even remember what Treaty Oak is doing. Other than making whiskey, I know that. And maybe I'm freaking myself out because I did talk about the fact that they put a barrel in the ground once, and that might just be me. Bourbon, I did think about making it higher, but whatever. If I don't do that, then it's just going to sit in my fridge forever. And I still have some leftover nips or something that I haven't drank as well. Cocktail in a cauldron. There's a medicinal note in the middle, and we're talking being in a hospital smell, and that's really weird to get out of what is a bourbon, unless I'm losing my mind. Straight bourbon whiskey, 57.25%. Maybe I'm getting a lot of alcohol in the nose. It's making me think of a farm. That's happened many times, but that's usually something I get with Scotch when it's a malt thing, or it's a hay note, or corn dust even. That could be a thing from a silo. Not to say I've ever smelled those, but those are the things that come to mind. Brownies. That was random. It's fluctuating. Sometimes the nose is like, and then it's like, oh wait, no, it's sweet. And wait, Treaty Oak, what are you doing? You're freaking me out. I must have spilled my whiskey. That would have been great. All right, let's take a sip. It's been too long. Sorry, I'm at 20 damn minutes. But this is one I feel like I could sit here for 30 to 40 minutes just nosing this because of how weird it is. However, we'll find out what the palate's like immediately. Ow. Well, felt the proof just there. It made me think of iron root initially. Wow, okay. So things are happening. Ugh, other than alcohol burn. Wow, hello. I tell myself it's better to drink whiskey this way by sipping it because you'll get a little bit of a burn here. But if you take a shot of it, it's all right here. That's not pleasant to me. That's not a good way to drink straight whiskey or spirits, hard liquor of any sort. That is uncomfortable, to say the very least. I've done it. I took a shot for a video not long ago. That could have been 6 months ago, actually. But anyway, it wasn't fun. It was just that sensation. Okay. Initial sip completed. Silly thing to say. It made me think of Texas whiskey when I took that first initial sip. It did make me think of Iron Root, or possibly even Garrison Brothers, but it's been a while since I've had Garrison Brothers, and it's also been a very long time since I've had any Iron Root. I've had Balcones whiskeys. Maybe it's a little like that. I'm getting mixed feelings about it, as far as it's reminding me of a bunch of other Texas distilleries, which is a good thing. That means there's some sort of a thread of familiarity. There's a big word. Top Dog is on the blinds. We have best on guessing for at least 20 minutes. Yes. I could draw this out so long, and I don't want to draw it out. That's not the point. I'm just experiencing whiskey and enjoying the whiskey and sharing it with you. I hope you have whiskey in your glass as well. And it's fun to get these at random. I like blinds. I like flights. I like blind flights. That's why we had so much fun. Well, I had so much fun. I hope everyone else did with the Flaviar sample pack when they were like, here's a bourbon, here's a rye, and here's a Scotch. Have fun. What was it? The Few was the one that was good that I liked. It was a rye. I think that's what it was. Where? YouTube, stop freaking me out. Oh. Yeah. It's almost coffee-like. That is tasty. The nose is weird, but the palate is nice. It's intense. It's making me think of the video I did. Elijah Craig had this intensity up front to it. This one is the same. Part of it is very likely the proof, but it doesn't drink like it. Again, another high-proof whiskey where I would guess it's high. I don't. Well, I guess pretty close. If I wasn't sure what this was, it still drinks pretty high. It would be a 55%. As is what I think I would guess. Again, I have no idea. Ugh. Before we tasted it with Buffalo Trace, the only one of us got it. Wow, I couldn't do that. That's something I wanted to. Hello, Buzz Light beer. Good job. Too intense, stand beyond. Thank you. Wow. Whoop! That was great. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Did you see that? The one that was the red one that just stood on the lip and then got knocked back in? Ah, freaking physics. Fun. I mean, fake physics, clearly. There's a big oaking impact with this one. Yeah, and there's this, like a chocolate covered coffee bean deal. Very spicy, but it's not what I would expect. It's not cinnamon or brown sugar. It's something else. Maybe nutmeg? An earthier spice? Oh, Henry Marquetta? 80 proof, huh? I'm still sad about the 100 proof. Or Bottle and Bond. I think that's what it was. It won something 2 years ago, and the price has been high ever since. Ugh. I haven't gone looking for a bottle, but then again, also haven't seen one. Yay. Oh my gosh, why? Who's doing this? Who's doing this to me? I think I know. I do know. I'm watching you. Secrets. Wow. What else can I tell you about this whiskey other than it's very strange? It is very strange. Yeah. The nose still has this weird medicinal thread in the middle of it. But it doesn't come out on the palate at all. Maybe it's just the... I've had stuff that's different proofs, and it's never been, alcohol, but I like to think I've acclimated to that by now. At least a little bit. Yeah. Immediately. Up front. Oh! Chocolate-covered coffee beans. Cinnamon and nutmeg? Not certain about nutmeg. But it's certainly an earthier type of spice. Which I can't find the name of in my brain at the moment. It stays there. It stays tingly for a bit. Lady next door is being bonkers. It finishes quickly. I mean, it's a bit dry, but the texture's still good. It's still not exactly silky. Let's keep going. Let's just keep drinking this until I can figure out what's going on here. Spices. A little dry. Tingly. Woof. It seems to be getting spicier. Clove's a pretty good one, Da or Ma, whichever one of you it is. That's a good one. I get clove more on Kentucky bourbons, though. I don't know if this would be clove. But the spiciness is crazy. Texas whiskey is kind of intense. I can understand why some people wouldn't like it. And if you don't like coffee, just the initial impact of this being or feeling like a chocolate covered coffee bean, and if you haven't had those, they're great, but also it is literally just a roasted coffee bean covered in chocolate. So if you think that's gross, tingle with the spice, I'd say nutmeg. Yeah. All right, let's do what we do next. Because this is intense to a degree, let's keep doing polls because I have fun with polls. And how many drops of water? Drops of water. 2 different words. There we go. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I only can go up to 4, so. Yes, good, good. I need to stop doing that. That didn't help. Oh. Poll is active. I will give that about 3 to 5 minutes, depending. All of you must participate. You don't have to. But I will keep an eye on it until I see about the amount of people here have voted. If only 3 people vote, that's a problem. If only 4 people vote, well, it's not a problem, but trying to at least get the possibility of 1 per. It's mellowing out a little bit. I just thought of cookies or brownies. And it is a little sweet. It's not a Knob Creek type where it's very earthy and I don't know if you've ever had Knob Creek. If you had, you know what I mean there. But if you haven't, I wouldn't consider it a sweet bourbon. It's a good bourbon, but it's not my. It's not what I'm going for. I'll try it occasionally if I see a special Knob Creek somewhere. I will try it since I have a good idea of what that's like. But usually I'm hunting down Buffalo Trace stuff. Unless, if you've been following along on my Instagram posts, by the way, I have an Instagram and a Twitter and a Twitch, which is becoming more and more of a thing, very slowly. Just link should be below, in the doobly-doo, as I seem to call it. I lost my train of thought again. Shit. Oh, yes, there was a bottle I saw at a restaurant I went to that had... Shit. May the Schwartz be with you. Thank you. Spaceballs. Wee. I'm sorry, I just like watching that a bit. All good. Thank you, Spaceballs. I did. There was a bit of brownie on the nose there. Okay. Votes are in. I see 7. We're good. And a poll. Bam. And we're going to do 2 drops of water. By the look of that. It's just tap water. It's nothing fancy. Someday I'll have fancy whatever kind of water you're supposed to have that I don't remember. But 2 drops is the winner at 85% of the votes. So here we go. 2 drops of water. Water, I tell you. Water. Here we go. See if this changes it up at all, because I'm curious about the lower proof of it. 1, 2. There we go. 2 drops. Thank you all for participating. That's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you. I like viewer participation, if you couldn't tell. That's why we have this goal for the weekly thing. That's why I have the little bunny rabbit and all this fun stuff. It is viewer participation. All right, give it a little swirly swirl. What was that ADHD whiskey says? Make it dizzy or something? I don't remember. I know someone said that. Yay. Oh, it's fun to look at. See if the nose changed at all. Thought of an Oreo cookie. I might just want something very tasty. I need liquid death in the dropper. No, I don't. I don't even remember what kind of water it's supposed to be. I think it's something. Viking Bourbon, hello, welcome. Cheers to you. We're having some Treaty Oak weird whiskey today. It smells very nice. Oh yeah. Wow. That was a surprising change. It toned it down, so it's not as extensive. It's not as intense. It's a little more mellow. It's a little sweeter. Oh, I like that. That's much easier to drink. It was too aggressive the first time, where it was just like, Papa and Mama KillCo, thank you. It's probably not an easy thing to do on a laptop, so I appreciate it. And that weird medicinal notes faded out, which is 2 drops of water. That's nuts. Huh. Oof. Oh, that's so much better. It's so much more enjoyable. It's less spiky. Still a little prickly. Still fairly dry. It's not an oak bomb now. The tannins show up and dry out your tongue. But now it's a little spicy, a little tingly, a little, doing that. The spice is lasting longer, but it's less intense. I can feel it on my tongue for longer than before. I think that's what the water did. It just kind of stretched it out. Because before it was all at once. It was just spices and oak tannins. And now it's thinned out a little bit. It's drawing out the experience. While it's still spicy and still a bit dry. The palate's still good. It's a little sweeter. At least it seems a little sweeter. I prefer it this way because it's a little more enjoyable. Although it was good before, it was just intense. It was, and I do have a gauge of some sort with the intensity of the whiskey. I will like it sometimes. You know, there's times where it's like the first sip, it's like, oh boy, wow, that was good. But then if it's like that every single sip, you're just going, come on. I wanna relax and enjoy this, not be like, hello, tasty, give me another, it's so good. I mean, some people are into that. Some people would put peated scotches under that, but for me, the initial hit is peaty and smoky, and then after that, it kind of, for some of them, it becomes more fruit notes, and oddly enough, and it's more of it's a different experience, you know. It's a weird thing. Peated scotches are weird, and if you weren't here for the last giveaway of peated scotches, you missed out on the winner because it was hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, you want to know more about that? No, you have to go back and watch the whole thing, or just fast forward to the end when I finish the giveaway. I really do think they just did single barrels. I don't know all the specifics about the janky barrel. It doesn't tell me anything. Other than it's treaty oak and it's straight bourbon whiskey. The proof is really high. We were told, or at least we've heard, I think someone said last time we did this, that these are all a single barrel picks from different distilleries. So they got the barrel, they took the whiskey out of the barrel, I mean they filtered it really, and then they just put them in a bottle. Done. So the proof is probably very high for most of these. They have been. I can review them right now. We have the one we have tonight, 57.25. The Ranger Creek one was 51.5. Oh. Well, shit. Pawtucket Pete Puncher. Thank you. I did this to myself. Pucker up for the watermelon. I'm not even sure if it is watermelon. I think it is. Let me finish my thoughts here. Andalusia was 62.75. The one I really liked of course, so far was Andalusia. And it was one of the freaking highest proof things I've had. I mean, I've had 66% with Alberta Premium. And that is intense. That's one of the types where it's like, I like it, but cripes. And then the Mild and Green one, 57.5. I mean, sorry, 57.05. These have all been at least 50% or more. And that's nuts. And I should keep that in mind for the future so I can at least drink something lower proof to prep my whole self for this. Also, yay, we hit the goal. Woo! I'm not going to complain about that. All right, I got to go. Well, first I got to... You all want to watch me suffer. I know, or at least one of you does. Whoever you are. I'll get to you later. Yeah. It's good. With the water. It was still good initially. It is calmed down a little bit. It's a little more approachable. It's a little more friendly. Still spicy, still dry. Still Texas whiskey. Holy moly. It's amazing. Only a couple drops of water did that. That's fun. I'm going to hold on to this, maybe add more water later. But since we hit the goal, and I can turn off the thing now, well, I'll just say it now. Or, you know what I'll do. Hold on. Ah! Oh, how do I do anything? Oh, that's why. There's the pinned comment. We will do this. We'll do this. We'll copy that. We will delete that, or at least unpin it. Boom. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. All right. General tips are still very much appreciated because, again, the long-term goal is this motherfucking thing here. I'm actively trying not to make it worse. There's that. Buy this man a drink. Pin that comment. Yeah. Seagrass is nice. I like the Stellium rye as well. Blue label. Ooh. Stellium. Oh, the mullet rye. Mullets. Sorry. All right. I will go get the buzzball because we have reached the goal. And I hope you're all pleased with yourselves. Hold on. Be right back. I don't know why it goes black like that, but okay. It worked! Hey! That was my first time trying out the BRB bit because I don't generally like to get up when I'm doing a stream. But here we are. This is what you all wanted. At least one of you wanted. Let's see if it wants to focus on this. Watermelon chiller. Orange wine with watermelon juice. Natural watermelon flavors. And certified color? That's strange. The alcohol... Hold on. You just focused on it. Why do you hate me? It's 15%, so the liquid in here is not high proof. Why? Why must you hate me? Do it, do it. There we go. 15% by volume. Watermelon chiller. Lovely. No? All right. But look at it. These are so weird. You always see these, or at least I see these. Brian Toto, cheers. Welcome. You got here just in time to watch me suffer. It was costly, though. I'm going to suffer for money. No. Generosity of the others, of people in this chat. Or people, person. So this is what they look like. I see them at the checkout register at liquor stores. Usually pretty big mainstream ones. Or was this at a little one? I don't remember. Anyway, I bought it. It's got a weird top. Wow, that's bright, huh? There you go. It's like a Coke can top. I can't wait. Yay. I'm not delaying. Leave me alone. Right? I figured a good BRB sign would for my channel would be a General Buffalo Trace bottle that just never got empty. It was a nice looping GIF, and I do like Buffalo Trace products. Unfortunately for me, but I also like Wild Turkey and Four Roses, so I'm good as far as bourbons are concerned. But I found that Buffalo Trace is good. Their products they have issues with how they're sold and where they're sold and all that fun stuff. You all know. If you know anything about whiskey industry and stuff, and bourbon specifically, why? Just give me my E.H. Taylor and my Eagle Rare and leave me alone. That's all I really want. Those are the two where it's like, I like having those. I haven't tried all the other ones. And as I said, I do like Wild Turkey and Four Roses. I can find some interesting things from them as well. With that said, I am no longer stalling. Let's drink this wine cooler thing. Oh, God. Initial hints of watermelon Jolly Rancher. Thankfully, I like watermelon Jolly Rancher, but I feel this is going to be disgustingly sweet, and I don't want to deal with that. My nose is itchy today. Why? Look what you've done. We're having a nice time. Have you ever had those ice pops? What are they called? They're in plastic, and all they are is like flavored frozen icicle stuff. They're like this thin. They got like this big. What are those called? I'm just saying ice pops as if I know that's what it is. Reminding me of that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I got nosing this as if it's a fine whiskey. It's just a weird thing, and I don't want to drink it. So, wait a minute. Is this actually a color? Hold on. Oh, it's not terrible, and it's not super sweet. I wouldn't necessarily say it's enjoyable. I am immediately picturing college frat parties and such. That's what these are for, I'm certain. Flavorized. Thank you, Zebud. Yeah, it's like that. So they're basically making a low alcohol candy for children. I mean, young adults. Yes, Buffalo Trace is the Flavor Flav of Bourbon Distillery's Hype Master. That Donna Pass whiskey, if I haven't said it already, and while you were here, when I went to Kentucky and went to a number of distilleries, that was the only one where there was a line to get in before it even opened. All the other ones I got there, and it was easy. Just walk in, walk around, plenty of stuff to buy, plenty of stuff to drink. Sort of, depending on where you were. Cauldron of Unicorn Pea. Sugar Kitty, thank you for that mental image. I did not want it. I appreciate that, though. But Donner Path, yes, they hype it up. My one little thing in my head was maybe if I got into Buffalo Trace, I could get a nice bottle I can't get somewhere else. I didn't even get the chance. When I got in there, they had Buffalo Trace itself, just regular Buffalo Trace, Sazerac whiskey, which is the only one I thought about. I was like, maybe. And then, did they have bourbon cream there? They had something else. If Brewbaker Maker was here, he could tell me. He was there at the same time I was. We got to hang out, have some whiskey. Actually, wait. No, we got to hang out. I don't think we got to have any whiskey there because we would have to go through their strenuous, long wait list that I didn't do because I didn't want to. My initial feelings about going to the distilleries for the first time in Kentucky were go there and just wing it, which is what I did. And I got to see a bunch of them, and it was really nice, except for one or two little things. I got very fortunate on a couple situations. It was, shooting from the hip, having fun, rolling with the roll tide, I think they say out there for some reason. But that's generally the feeling I had, was I was just rolling along, doing the stuff. But maybe next time when I go whenever that might be, I will plan things, maybe do a couple tastings. Because first of all, Four Roses didn't have a tasting room, separate tasting room for that. They had a whole building being made, so I'll go back for that. Maker's Mark, I could have gone and done something there. All I did was show up, grab a bottle and dunk it in wax, and I left. Because again, I had stuff to do, places to go, things to see. I had to have a, what the hell's it called? I forgot the name. Something brown. Shit. Apricot creme brulee. Don't tell me that, Zenbood. Don't you dare. That sounds delicious. I love creme brulee. I had to not get creme brulee at a place I went to recently, where I was talking about that bottle I killed, which I never finished that story. But they had a Blanton's on the shelf. I didn't try it. I was curious, but I didn't. Because they had a bottle of High West... what the hell is it called? Well, they had a High West bottle that had like that much in it. So I said, please let me kill that bottle for you. And I did, and it was a little more than an ounce, but it wasn't 2 ounces, so I got it for the lesser price. I was helping. Ugh. There's something real weird in the middle of that. Oh, that's not a... Oh, that's a Popov vodka flashback right there. That's what that was. If you've never had Popov vodka, don't. That's all I'll say. There are many other vodkas out there that don't hurt like that. Ugh. Oh, those were the days. Oh, that's what it's reminding me. It's reminding me of bug juice. Ugh. If people don't understand what bug juice is, it's vodka with cheap fruit punch kind of stuff that comes in a gallon thing. It was disgusting, but it was drinkable. So there's that. Yeah. That's what this is. It's a fancier version of bug juice. I think it was called bug juice. I really don't remember. That was quite a long time ago when I was Mr. Lad. Oh, there's a fun thought I didn't want to have. I just realized that just now. Wow, great. So I was 21 20 years ago. Officially. Oh, that doesn't feel good to remember that. All I remember, it felt like so long for me to get to the age of 18, and then everything ever since, it's just been... Graduate high school, and then everything just went. I don't even know what happened anymore. I just want to start a Stellium Rye. I've never had a Stellium. Oh, I do have some fun stuff showing up later. There's a bottle I'm considering getting. If you're paying attention to my Instagram, I post a lot of stuff there about the goings-on of the KillCo / Brian life. Mostly it's food and whiskey, so if you like seeing those kind of things. Although it was snow recently, because snow. Top Dog, I went to Nashville Barrel Company yesterday. It was a great meet the owner. Ooh, blender. Oh, that's always fun. Meeting the people who are involved in making the products, or the whiskey specifically, that's always great, because they are invested in what they're doing. I mean, I can't even imagine the patience they have to have. And the focus is the wrong word. Dedication. The patience and dedication are two big whiskey things in my head, because you figure out how you're going to make this distilled product, and then you have to let it sit in a barrel for years before you know if it's actually going to turn out the way you want it to. That's a lot of it's for newer places, and the bigger places, they certainly don't have that kind of problem. But the smaller ones, the local craft distilleries, I believe they're called these days, that's pretty intense. That's just... I mean, they've talked on Whiskey Vault / Whiskey Tribe about new distilleries opening up, and the best they can do is make vodka or moonshine or white dog, whatever it's called. And that's it. They can't actually have a product out for years and years and years. So that's a rough gig. But it's been done. In fact, I know of a few people in the nearby vicinity who I'd like to visit again sometime soon, who just got an upgraded still. I think it's called Working Man Distillery in Massachusetts. I hope to go back there again sometime. They have a big old pooch of a dog. Oh my God, his face. I just want to squeeze it. That's where I met a certain person who's been very kind tonight. I'm going to finish all this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mike Franklin, good evening. Blah. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, they source solid barrels. Yeah, that's also good. That's still a whole different process because you don't have to wait, thankfully, but you do have to be pretty picky about what you're getting and how you're going to distribute the final product. I know with Crowded Barrel, they source stuff, or they were sourcing stuff. I'm sure they still are. Their Eleanor product is MGP that they just do stuff with. Put it in a Texas barrel, or put it in a barrel in Texas for a while. I think is all they do, but turns out real good. I like it. Maybe I'll have some more later tonight. I don't know. I do know I got to get this sweet taste thing out of my mouth soon. Oh, keep in mind, I assume It's Bourbon Night is going on live next. I know I saw something about it, and they are doing barrel picks for the thing I don't have any interest in, unfortunately. I do like I don't have any interest in sports. None of that. I don't have any interest in sports. So they're doing a bourbon bowl, which is of course Super Bowl related, and it just but I am curious as to what they're going to pick for that little lineup. I'm also not a competitive person. I don't like competition. It stresses me out, so I don't like dealing with it. I don't need any more stress in my life, believe it or not. And I managed to find some no matter what. But being here and doing this is less stressful. And I should officially announce via this, my videos are very likely going to start showing up on Saturday evenings. Okay? Because I feel like I need a week to get anything done. And that's a good way to start because I wouldn't actually start making anything about the video until tomorrow. So I do a stream, maybe record Monday. I really wouldn't. And then I record on Tuesday as well, or edit on Tuesday. I'd record and edit on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I'd also edit on Wednesday. I would do the video that evening, but with last week's fumble, because I was actually busy. I was doing things in reality for once. And that sucked. Top Shelf Dustin, cheers, welcome. Cheers with the buzzball. What was my point? Oh, yes. Videos are very likely going to shift to Saturday afternoon, so look forward to that. It gives everyone a better chance to watch it as well, since it's a weekend thing rather than a workday thing where you get home and you're like, done. Ouch. But with that said, again, It's Bourbon Night's going live to do stuff. I will probably head over there for a little while. First, I need to get this taste out of my mouth. I'll finish it now. Hold on. I really don't want to. Oh, not good. Pop-up vodka flashbacks. They're not a good thing to have with this kind of product. Yeah. Ugh. Blech. Well, that was not pleasant. Not terrible, but my tongue feels soiled with overdose of fake sugar or fake flavoring or something. Anyway, that's it, folks. Tune in on Wednesday. I'll be back as usual. Again, I do live streams on 7 p.m. on Sundays, Wednesdays 7 p.m., Fridays 7 p.m., and occasionally I've been throwing in the occasional gaming stream, so make sure you hit the bell, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff that WhiskeyTube, YouTube people have to say. Bourbon night. Boring night, yes, no. Top Shelf, they go on at 8. They always have. I like to pretend I'm the pre-game to their show on Sundays. With that said, again, thank you all for being here. Tune in again Wednesday, Fridays, 7 p.m. Look forward to the next video. Have I said enough things? Probably. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will click on the right tab. And I will see you... Oh, I almost did the wrong thing. Out there. Boop. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.